Hi, my name is Fran, and in today's video we are going to work on moles and Avogadro's number calculations. Specifically, we are going to see what is a mole, what is Avogadro's number, what is a particle, and we'll see some calculations. Let's get started. What is a mole? What do you think? Maybe pause the video and think about it. Okay, so a mole is the same as a dozen. What is a dozen? Dozen is 12, is a number, isn't it? So if you go to a shop and you say, can I have a dozen of eggs? Or if you go to the shop and you say, can I have 12 eggs? It means exactly the same, doesn't it? So a mole is just a number by definition. And it's this number, 6.02 times 10 to the 23, which we call Avogadro's number. Okay, so could you have a mole of eggs? Yeah, if you want to cook omelets for the whole world population, yeah, you could. Could you have a mole of pounds? Yeah, you would be the richest person on earth. Whether that's good or not, you would be. Thing is, we only use moles for particles, and that's when it becomes tricky. Because we need to understand particles, we need to know what is a particle. I'm going to give you some examples. Particle could be an atom, it could be a molecule, ion, electron, loads. How do you know which particle you are working with? And that's the key thing. Well, you need to look at the type of substance that you have. And from there, you work out the particle. That will give you the key to the questions. Let's have a look at this. Say that you have a simple covalent structure, so something between nonmetals, for example, CO2. Then the particle is molecule. For example, if you have 1 mole of CO2, you have this number of CO2 molecules. You couldn't say CO2 atoms. That wouldn't make sense. If you have a giant covalent structure, for example, graphite, diamond, silicon, then the particle is going to be atom. Okay. What if you have an ionic compound? Then that's a little bit tricky. An ionic compound will have a giant lattice, a giant particle, huge. So let's have a look. Sodium chloride. So it would be something like this, but much, much bigger. Thing is that in this sodium chloride structure, what you will see is that you have sodium chloride units. So you have one unit here, you have another unit here, and they repeat themselves. So how many units of sodium chloride do you think you will have? Well, I think, yeah, you got the answer. 6.02 times 10 to the 23 sodium chloride units. You couldn't say molecules. That would be completely wrong. Molecule only applies to covalent compounds. Okay. So when you get questions, they will tell you something like, I don't know, you have 0.025 moles of sodium. And then it's for you to think that those moles are moles of sodium atoms. Or if they tell you 0.78 moles of water, well, you have to think that's going to be mole of water molecules. Okay, if you have any questions, feel welcome to put them on the comments and I'll be very happy to answer you. So now this is your time for you to practice. You have some gaps to fill in with these terms, atoms, molecules, units, or ions. Have a think about it, maybe pause the video. Let's go through your answers. So CH4 is a covalent compound, therefore CH4 molecules. MgBr2 is ionic, so units. Mg is a metal, so it's magnesium atoms. Sodium plus is an ion. S8, it's 8 atoms, which are non-metals, sulfur, covalently bonded, therefore, and S8 is a molecule. Perfect, so next bit is to complete this table. They've done the first row for you. For example, when you have 1 mole of water, you don't have atoms, so cross it out, you don't have units, but you have molecules. How many? These ones. What is the mass of 1 mole of water? That's the molecular mass, or the molar mass, which is 18 grams. Perfect. Could you do the same with the rest of the table? Have a think, maybe pause the video. I'm going to show you the answers now. I'm showing you the working out more than the actual answer. I hope it's making sense. If not, put your questions in the comments. I'll be happy to answer you. And that's it for today's video. There's a second part to this introduction, which you can find here in the link. If you like the video and you want to support this channel, you can press like, and you can also follow me on Instagram. All right, bye-bye.